Hey there, loves. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm feeling a lot better, so I decided to get outside while the weather is actually good today. Y'all, let's not talk too soon because yesterday it was freezing and raining. So we're going to do a little potting today. I have a few vegetables that I want to try to grow. I have two sorts of lettuce. I have the romaine as well as the iceberg lettuce. I do want to try another one, that leafy one with the like greenish and purple leaves, like a greenish purple. I don't know what lettuce that is, but if I remember the name of it, I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, I want to try to do that one as well, but for right now there's only two that I'm trying, and we're going to decide if we're going to continue growing both of them depending on how they grow, as well as which ones grow the best. So I'm going to be testing out a few lettuces, but those two I think we're going to keep in our rotation. I'm also going to try to grow some paprika because I took out the seeds for my paprika maybe last year. It was a long time ago, so they are dry, which I think is actually good for seeding. When you're going to plant seeds, you have to let them dry out. Those are very dry. So I'm going to also try to plant some paprika as well. Now this smaller bag, I don't know what happened, but the bottom had a hole in it, so a few, not even a few, a lot of seeds fell. I want to say it was maybe 9. So I don't know how how this lettuce is going to take, because I usually just drop, or I try to just drop 2 seeds in each hole, but that was a lot. So, and I didn't want to put it back in the bag, so I'm just going to put all of them in that hole, and maybe we'll have a giant lettuce or maybe it'll just keep growing and growing and growing, or maybe the strongest seed will win. I have no idea how that works, but as you guys can see, this bigger bag, and they're both from the same brand, which is weird, this bigger bag actually has a smaller pouch inside it, but this one, as you guys can see, I'm trying to show you the little hole that is seeped out. This one had a hole and it didn't have a other bag inside it to secure or keep the seeds inside secure, so that's weird. But this second bag is the romaine lettuce, and we do like to have a mix of the romaine and the iceberg, so that's why I'm testing out these two. I'm just going to put a few in my hand, and I'm dropping only 2 seeds into each hole, and hopefully they take. I will definitely keep you guys updated with that. Maybe before this video is posted, I actually have footage of how well they've grown, or how much they've grown, or if we've picked them as yet. So hopefully I'm able to share that with you guys as well in this video. I also created some little tiny tags, name tags, so I'd remember which is which or where they are in the pot. But I guess that won't matter when they grow, because I'll be able to see it and identify it, hopefully. So I'm just going to make some little tags and just put them in the planter after I'm done watering it. I'm actually really excited to see if these grow, because I actually want a large vegetable garden, but I want to test it out with a smaller box before we go ahead and, invest in that and whatnot. I just want to test it out to see if I'll be able to maintain it as well as grow the vegetables that I really want to grow. So I know I'm not using the correct potting soil, because I think you have to use a vegetable potting soil with like bone minerals and whatnot, and it's a whole list of things that you actually need. But I'm using regular soil right now because I feel like if you can just throw seeds on the ground and they grow, maybe this will just take, and then I can invest in the things that I really, really need later on down. I'm hoping that they do take, and later on down I will invest in the correct materials that I need. But I just want to see how good this will work with just the regular potting soil. The reason I decided to grow the sweet alyssum is because I was considering growing vegetables, and the sweet alyssum offers a lot of benefits when it comes to protecting a plant from the pesticides that will kill it, as well as giving it the pesticides or attracting the pesticides that it needs to flourish. So my sweet alyssums are doing good. That middle pot got a lot, but they doing good. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So I'm going to stand right here to talk to you guys because the light is better from this direction. But this is my steaming tool that I usually use to clean my sofa as well as the bed, because my bed is upholstery. I also use this sometimes, depending on how dirty the windowsill is. Let me just show you guys. Okay. The machine comes with this cord that attached to the tank. And y'all, what I just found out recently was my machine actually comes with a brush that I was saying I wanted to buy off of Amazon, and I just accidentally figured it out. When I was cleaning, I hit the wall just a little too hard, and it actually came off and exposed the smaller, brush. But so I don't need to buy that anymore. But this comes with this little brush if I need to scrub, and this is usually for the grout. I usually use this in the bathroom. This is the tank that you add, what you need to add inside it, your liquid. I usually just add this distilled water, or I would use this little piece right here, and it just spouts out like heat. If you can see it, it spouts out heat or the hot air or hot water, and this gets that hard dirt up. But I hardly ever use this. I hardly ever have to use it. So I'm just going to keep this on the side for if I need it, because I usually clean my windows regularly. Also, I'm going to be using my Swiffer duster, as well as a few of the dust pads. And I'm also going to be using, in my water mix to clean with, I'm going to use warm water, some vinegar, distilled vinegar, some dish liquid. You use any dish liquid. A lot of people like Dawn, but we don't have Dawn here in Germany. I'm also going to use this microfiber cloth. It has two sides. I can also put my hand in it. One side is really soft and the other side has these like scrub-like bristles on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Little tiny bristles. I'm also going to be using my window cleaner or glass cleaner. And inside my water as well, I'm going to add a few drops of my lemon oil, essential oil. And the reason why I like to add the lemon essential oil to the window area when I'm cleaning it, so inside the water is going to be the warm water, distilled vinegar, the dish liquid, and the essential oil is going in the water. And the reason why I add the lemon inside it is because whenever the air blows in while you're cleaning, it scents up the entire home, so everything smells fresh, and I love that. Of course, this comes with a lot of different essential oils, so you can pick and choose. It comes with 12. I'll try to link it for you guys. I usually purchase this off of Amazon, so I'll go ahead and link that for you guys if I can. And also to clean off the glass, I'm going to use newspaper. You guys know how I feel about newspaper. So let's go ahead and get ready. I'm just going to show you guys how the process of me cleaning, like deep cleaning my windows instead of just the regular maintenance that I do usually every week or a couple weeks or whatnot. So I'm going to set you guys up and try to not show too much of my neighborhood because of safety reasons. I don't know who's watching me, and I don't know, so for safety reasons I'm going to do that. But let me set you guys up and try my best to show you guys exactly what I'll be doing. After removing the window curtain, the first thing I love to do is dust everything down. I like to remove any dust that can, just get gulky and gooey and gummy inside the liquid mixture, or when you're wiping it with water. If you go over too much dirt with liquid, it turns into gunk, and that is, to me, is just very disgusting. It's gross. So to avoid that, I like to go in and dust everything down, and this also helps me to get rid of a lot of dirt. So I dust the screen down as well as the entire windowsill, the window frame, even the glass. And depending on how dirty the glass is, I would go in with my mixture that I'm cleaning my window frame with, and I would clean the glass with that as well. But as you guys can see, the glass is not so dirty, so dusting is suffice. After dusting everything down, I'm going in with the bristle side of my cloth, and I'm just going to get into those corners that have that dirt buildup. It is the outside that's blowing in that dirt, and it just gets trapped in the little corners. So I want to make sure I'm scrubbing in those corners. And as you guys can see, I don't really need the machine right now because the dirt is coming out quite easily. So I'm just going to use my cloth, flip it over to the softer side, and just continue to remove the gunk. And I'm going to do that to the entire window frame. Next, I'm going to go in and use my window cleaner or my glass cleaner along with my newspaper, and I'm just going to give it a nice buffing and just make sure I get all that dirt off. We want a shiny, clear, crystal clear, if we can, window, okay? We want that glass to sparkle if it could. Now that I'm at the back area of the house, I'm going to show you guys more of what I'm doing. Hopefully this angle is a lot clearer than being in the front. At the front, I have to be a lot more careful because I do live on a main road, and you can locate me quite easily from that direction. So that's why I wanted to be really careful with the front area of my home. That's why I don't really show you guys a lot of my front yard, because it's, yeah, you can see me very clearly. You can identify my area with a blink. Just by glimpsing, you can identify. So I'm doing the same thing I was doing at the front. I'm cleaning off the screen. This screen is white. The other screens around the house is actually black, so you can see in clearer, but this one is white, so it gives kind of a blur or a fog. I'm just going to dust off the screen, then do the same thing to the entire frame as well as the window door so that it is nice and dust free. Now I'm going to go in and remove the dirt with the wet cloth. I absolutely love our windows because you can open them like a door, so I don't have to go outside to clean the window, then come back inside to clean the window. I just love being able to just stand inside and clean the entire window, which is so cool. And then when hubby needs to like get the entire frame of the outside cleaned, he just hoses it down. So that's pretty easy, and I can just clean the window from the inside of the house. As you guys can see, very dirty. These have not cleaned from winter, before winter. So I'm gonna add some of the dish liquid and then some of the vinegar. I just wanted to show you guys how powerful this solution is. I'm just gonna make sure it's incorporated, and then I'm gonna show you me taking this tape. I think I stuck tape up there on the window to hold some decor before. I'm gonna show you me removing it. Make sure you guys can see. Removing it with this solution. And I'm not rubbing hard at all. I'm just rubbing it, you know, hard enough to break it up, but not hard enough where I'm actually pushing. And you guys can see I'm actually using only 2 fingers. And it's almost gone. Keeping it in real time so that you guys can see how good this solution is for all of the people that say that this doesn't really do anything. I'm going to show y'all how good it is when it comes to grease and stuff like that. All of it didn't come off, but that's pretty darn good. Also, this windowsill isn't as bad either, so I'm not going to use the machine. Just going to use the cloth. Just get it there. And then just turn it over so you get the clear side and wipe it away. Y'all see that, right? think this is from the window being closed, the plastic probably sticking. And as you can see, coming right off. I didn't record me cleaning all of the windows because I just thought that would be too repetitive and too boring. But let me know if you guys want to see me do the entire house. I can do that for you guys another time. But after cleaning the windows, I usually have to go in and vacuum because the little particles from cleaning has dropped on the floor, and I just need to get rid of it so that the house continues to feel clean and fresh. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give your girl a big thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not as yet. And I will see y'all in my next video. Until then, auf Wiedersehen.